Yo, welcome friends. Welcome friends to, well, it says Modern Merfolk, but that is a lie. Because as you see before us, we have one of the most beautiful decks this game has ever produced. One of the most broken decks, probably the most broken deck. I sat down because I haven't really been able to do any videos this past week. And like always, if you watch my videos, it's a kind of overcast, rainy day. And I figured, you know, there's only a couple of days left of this throwback gauntlet thing. And I had played a couple of times before just for nostalgia's sake. I definitely remember being in my prime of Magic playing at the time that these decks were out and about. This was really one of the only decks I didn't get a chance to play. And I remember it was that I had won something, and I had a case of Urza's Saga that I had won from a local store or something. I don't remember the event, but I just remember that when this set came out, I was like on vacation. I was doing something with school, and I wasn't there to open my boxes right up front. It was like a week later or something, and I went into my local game store. I picked up my stuff, and I saw a stack of Tolarian Academy, a stack of Time Spirals, and a stack of Stroke of Geniuses. $20, $20, $20. And I was like, dang, you know, this is pretty crazy right here. And I opened up a case of Urza's Saga, and I sold them all of my Stroke. I know I sold them all the Academies, all the Time Spirals, and most of the Stroke of Genius. And within a few weeks, they were all banned in Standard. And I never really got a chance to play the deck. I didn't really have any interest at that particular time. I just really wanted to cash the set in, and I'm kind of glad I did, because this was probably the most broken set that really has been printed outside of Alpha Beta. It's pretty darn crazy. So I sat down, I decided to just get one more of these in, and lo and behold, we opened the Academy deck. So why the hell not record this? And why the hell not play this? Because this is the crazy broken deck, right? There's also Jar, which I think is even more broken than this. I'm not 100% sure, but Jar, like, you really just go off, and there's nothing they can really do about it. With Academy, they can counter like your Stroke. So I have no idea how to play this deck. I definitely would like to play first. I mean, these are just some crazy draws. 3 Time Spirals and Academy and nothing else. And now we go into literally all mana. Like, maybe I just keep this? I need to just, if I top deck like a Time Spiral or something. Let's keep it because we have a Scry. Oh, that's actually good. We can put that on top. I don't like the islands here. I guess they're all the Urza's Saga islands, right? So he's going to know what I'm on. Okay, Fairy Conclave. So now we start looking at the deck lists, right? And Windfall is a sorcery. We have a Lotus Petal. He has 7. I wonder if we just reset our hand here. Because obviously the option is either play a land or don't play a land. If I play a land, like... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We always get 7. And I'm probably going to get a land, but it would suck if I don't. But I could get an Academy. And I did get an Academy. Alright, so here's the Academy. Here's the Mox Diamond. We discard the Ancient Tomb. And now we've got... Let's see here. I think we can go off from this point. Right, because this taps for 3. Then we need what? 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6 for this. Okay, then we Mind Over Matter. Then we untap. Actually, no. We're going to untap the Mono Vault. So Academy untaps for 2. We're going to have to just drop this Scroll Rack. We're going to have to untap the Academy here. We're going to have to untap the Mono Vault with the Scroll Rack. And then we're going to have to tap them both, and we're going to have to Windfall again. Okay, now we got it going on. Here we go. Mind Over Matter. Oh, wait, actually. Yeah. We'll drop one of these Intuitions, yes. And we're going to cast this here. Yeah. So he saw we were going off. What we were going to do is we were going to Stroke of Genius. All right, so let me go look over here. This is crazy because... oh, no, actually, we saw what he's got. He's got Treachery, Miscalculation. So he's on the control. He's on the control deck, right? It's, what is it? Accelerated Blue is what he's on. Okay, so we're going up against Accelerated Blue. What do we do here? Do we just start cutting a little bit of everything? Like, you know, cut a Time Spiral, cut an Intuition, cut a Scroll Rack, cut a Windfall, and then bring in our counterspells? They are going to have Annul, Miscalculation, Counterspell, Rewind, Thwart, Grim Monolith, and Powder Keg. They're probably going to side their Treacheries out. Turnabout is actually good because we can use it to tap all their stuff at the end of their turn. They've got Rashidun Port, which I don't think does much against us. I don't really think we need Wasteland. Let's see. They do have Dust Bowl. Do we try to stay aggressive here? I wonder if maybe this is like on the play on their draw. We do a little something different. Like we just bring in all the counter magic on the draw. And then like bring in the turnabouts. Yeah, I'm just shaving on a few of the combo pieces. That's a great one right there. But it doesn't have any way to accelerate. Okay. So we're going to try to bait out an Annul. Annul is really the only thing he could have here, right? Let's see. Let's see if he does. Okay, then the key comes out. 1, 2, 3. And we'll just tap. And just can't play the mind over matter yet. So this is the situation we're going to get in. Okay, yeah, so here's the port. This will be great if he ports us, actually. Because, we have the other academy. Keep the untapped one. Tap the untapped one. This for blue. Tap this. Here's the mind over matter. This untaps that. But now, of course, we're stuck with no nothing. Seriously. Yeah, that's not really a good idea. Another mind over matter. Okay, there's the powder keg. So now we have to draw one of our big spells here, and we didn't draw it. That sucks. Any of these could just be anything here. Yeah, so he can pop us right here. This is just not going to be good. Yeah. Yep. Alright, let's go to game 3. So now we're going to take some of these counter spells out. We're going to go back to being aggressive. We're going to put the time spiral and the windfall back in. We took out a scroll rack and an intuition. We're going to put these turnabouts in here. It's going to let us just tap him down. Okay, this is a great, great, great opening right here. Great opening. He's going down. Yeah, so he's mulliganing heavily. So it is Academy. It is Pedal. It is Pedal. It is tap and windfall. And it is do we just want to, I guess this just accelerates us out. And then another windfall, right? Blue and a windfall. And it's a tap. It's a voltaic key. And it's a scroll rack or untap. This gives us one more. The scroll rack is pretty good. We'll just go with the scroll rack because we can always play like Ancient Tomb. Okay, so he could have an annul. There's that turnabout. Okay, so we can just play it on his land. I don't think I want to go off, actually. I think I just want to tap him down because he doesn't have anything he can play at instant speed. He can't powder keg away for 0. So we're just going to say go. And then the other thing that needs to happen is we need to be able to scroll rack for 3. Okay, so this is going to be 4. Choose target player. I want to tap all his lands. Tap. I want to tap. Okay. Oh, shit. Shit. I totally just punted right there, or did I? I was supposed to also untap these monovaults, or one of the monovaults. Well, we have another academy that's broken. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we did kind of screw that up. So we need to untap this, and then we're going to get this right here. And then we use our last mana to scroll rack. We choose all 3 of our cards. Place these cards on top. Ugh, this is terrible. So I think we're pretty much screwed here. Damn. We really have nothing coming. Just untap one of these. Save ourselves some life. Gonna get our academy tapped down. We know what everything else on top of our library is, so we're pretty screwed here. We needed, you know, a stroke, a time spiral, a windfall. Oh, that's not good. He's gonna do it right now, huh? That's fine. We have another academy in our hands. So, let's take a look. Add a 1, add a 2, add a 3, add a 4. What do they mean cancel? Okay. There is the windfall, yes. Please, please, please. Top. I wish I had a way to shuffle. All right, now what we need to remember to do here is tap and then play this key and then play this vault and then activate Mind Over Matter, discard this. Yes, I do want to use it. And then we'll use a Mono Vault, and then we'll cast Windfall. Pick up 6 and hope we can keep going. Yes, we can. There's the time spiral. Boom. Boom. And drop this Ancient Tomb, tap this, use the Mind Over Matter to untap it. Yes. Tap it again. Time spiral. And I'm pretty sure he knows he's dead here. And it's the old tap. Mind over matter. Discard. Untap. Oh, we should have actually dropped all these. Dropped this. Discarded that. Tap it down again. Mind over matter. Discard mind over matter. Yeah, we want to untap. Tap again. And discard. Oh, where is it? Here. Boom. Discard Academy. Tap. Alright, so we're going to, let's see, I've got 40 cards left. We're going to target me. And we want pay. Where do I choose the X? Okay, here we go. So it's gonna be, oh yeah. I guess he sensed I was putting the stroke. So I was gonna just target myself, obviously. Man, I had all the cards to build this at one time. I got it. Would have been crazy. But you also have to, you guys have to realize back when Urza's Saga was out, you know, you were either dealing with the very early forms of the internet, or you were dealing with like seeing deck lists that won in magazines a month or more after they had won. So, you know, I was lucky to live in an area of the country at the time that had a lot of good players, and you know, it was, you know, people had expendable income and they could get, you know, play sets of whole formats or whatnot, and be able to sit down and say, let's just make any deck we can. I would like to play first. Okay, this seems good. Or does it? I guess we could just Ancient Tomb, Lotus Petal, Windfall. Yeah. I think with this deck you sort of have to do some of that kind of stuff. You know, just to, and we're going to see what our opponent is going to play. He's on the same damn deck. Same damn deck as last time. We got one of his annuls, that's good. Do have a problem with blue mana though. There's the powder keg. Okay, so we have to go off right now, and unfortunately we really can't. Oh, or can we? No, we just have to go island, tap, tap, tap everything, and then time spiral. And we're going to untap our lands here. And we do have a Mox. And we don't have a land drop. But what we can do is we can scroll rack. And then we can, let's see, like, because we're going to windfall. We want to keep our, we want to Do we want to keep any of this? Keep the stroke, maybe? I don't think it's necessary. I think actually what we do is we just windfall first. We'll use this mana here. Aha. Okay, there's that. So I think this is where we pass, right? Right. Or is it? Yeah. We'll pass here. I think at the end of his turn I can like scroll rack a couple of these islands away. Okay, so he went up to 1, so we're a little bit safe right there. Alright, there's the port. Boom, boom. We'll put this one, and I guess this one. Top. Alright. Let's see what happens here. Nope. Is he going to port my tomb? He's going to port the tomb. Alright. So now what do we get to do? We get to play a Lotus Petal. We get to play a Voltaic Key. And let's see, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the Academy. I'm going to tap it for 4, 5. Oh yeah, Mono Vault. It's so weird having that, you know, silvery artifact Mono Vault instead of the old brown. Okay, so question is here, do we time spiral or do we like try to put, no, I think we have to time spiral. I think we have to time spiral. Because then we get to untap. And he doesn't, his only 1 drops are the annuls. Alright, so he does Powder Keg for 1. No, they don't have Force Spike or anything, right? They've got a null, miscalculation, counterspell, thwart, stroke. Yeah, they don't have any. Okay, so we'll untap this. Okay. I would love to untap these lands. Here's another Mox Diamond for you. And let's see, we'll go right here for an intuition. Oh. Choose target opponent. Search your library. Oh, target opponent. It's weird that targets. So weird that that targets. So let's choose Mind Over Matter, Mind Over Matter, and Mind Over Matter. Done. Okay. And a 6, and a cast. And let's untap, discard a card. Yeah, we're going to untap. Play this Mono Vault. And we're going to Mind Over Matter Tolarian Academy again with this island. Yes, this is just so fun. And here comes Windfall. Another 7 cards. He might concede on this off this Windfall. No, he's not going to concede. Okay, we do have Petal. And we're going to continue to go off. Tap. Mind over matter. Tap it. Mind over matter. Man, we're just generating an incredible amount of mana here. This is just like so fun. This is like how Magic was meant to be played. Right? Just non-interactive. Your opponent just totally furious. Just looking at you doing just the most broken things when all he has is just like nothing. Oh, we also had our scroll rack we should have considered. And I think we should consider our scroll rack now because we have nothing. So we will choose any number of cards. We will choose 7. All right, there's the stroke. So top, 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 and top, and top. All right, let's see here. We can drop a Mana Vault. I guess we can actually drop all of this stuff. Discard land. And then play the key. And then mind over matter the Academy with this island. Tap it again. Tap these down. Voltaic key, 1 up. 1 up. Tap it. And we're going to cast it on myself. And we're going to pay. X is currently. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he saw what was happening. That's weird. They always concede on that stroke. All right. So how about an intuition? Like, what do we actually really shave here? You know, do we shave Voltaic Key Mana Vault? I don't feel like I want to. Maybe you could shave a stroke. I feel like I really just want these turnabouts, that's really what's good. Wasteland seems okay. I mean, obviously Counterspell seems okay. But what do I really want to replace for the Counterspell? Like Lotus Petal, maybe? I could drop an island for a Counterspell. Maybe it's the intuitions. I don't know. I'm sure someone will tell me where I'm going wrong. Please. There's really not that much information. I remember a lot of these decks just from playing it, not particularly against this one. All right. Keep this. Interesting. No colored source though, so I think we sort of have to. I'm gonna put the Voltaic Key out because he does have a null. All right, now he's just representing straight up Counterspell. So he might just counter it right here. Yeah, miscalculation. Yep. So maybe what I needed to do was set up a situation. Oh yeah, there's that Grim Mono. Oh, that's good. But I can't really use it. He's got 4, I've got 4. Interesting. I I guess we could just sit here and do nothing. Well, he might just go for his... Yeah, he goes for his Palancron. Okay. Yeah, the name of this deck that he's playing is a deck I'm familiar with, actually. It's called, I think, Accelerated Blue. And it was the deck that really sort of broke Morphling and Masticore. Alright, well... He's just so far ahead of me here. I guess we could just do this. I'm going to start getting hit here. The great thing about Grim Monolith, yeah, exactly that, is that it's not like, what do you call it, where you can just untap it. In the upkeep only. He can just pay for and untap that anytime he wants. Okay. So we're going to have to go for this right here. I'm going to stroke on himself. It's fine. Take our 4. Yeah, we're gonna cast Turnabout on him. I almost thought he just like F6'd it or something. I mean, he's got to counter this. Yeah. Scroll rack here. With the stroke and the Maul. Well, I guess we could just do it with all of them. So we'll have that coming up. Actually, we are going to get ported here probably, which sucks. No, he must have, what's it called, rewind. See what he has against this. Quash. Okay, we are conceding. Okay, what did we take out? We took out that. We took out those two. We took out an island, which is fine. I think we're just going to go for it again. I think maybe I should have had those turnabouts as counterspells that way, because it seemed more reactive, right? Like if I just had that turnabout was a counterspell when he played the Palancron, I could have just like countered it and... There's really no action here. So what can happen? We can play Island. We can play Island, say go. Play Academy, Pedal, Scroll Rack. Tap the scroll. He still has a turn to just be untapped. So the question is, I've got the Academy, I've got the Mind Over Matter, and the Scroll Rack can find me cards, but it's a little bit slow. I'm just going to keep it because I see key pieces to the combo. he wants to annul this. No. He wants to annul this. He does have an annul. Alright. That's what you have to have. Like, you have to have that. That is it. Yeah, I think I should have mulliganed that. I really think I should have mulliganed that. Now we're gonna lose. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh, he kept a... Oh, that's good. Oh, terrible YouTuber. Terrible YouTuber. Why aren't you have your phone muted? He's cycling miscalculation. Okay. I don't want to use this turnabout until I have something to actually cast on my turn. Monolith, okay. So now he's going into his acceleration. This is just so damn terrible. Yeah, getting that scroll rack really screwed us. Question is, no. See, he's still a little bit short on mana. Okay, there we go. There we go. Still doesn't really help us because this Mind Over Matter, I just can't cast it. Like, I'm not going to be able to get Mind Over Matter and Time Spiral out there. The worst is going to be if he has Rewind. I think they only play like one copy. There's also Quash. Let's see what he wants to do about this. He might just let it happen. He's got 8 cards though, so why not just throw something? You know, miscalculate. Well, I guess you... Yeah. Okay. Double Time Spiral. Keep the untapped one, of course. I want to keep the untapped one, of course. Now, yes, I want to untap all these. Alrighty. Now we can go off. So we'll drop that. This deck is so resilient. I mean, he had us just shut down. And we had nothing. We had nothing. What is he going to do? Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That is good. Okay, we'll just tap it. That's actually real good. Yeah, we'll discard that. So now we need to set up to get the Mind Over Matter, right? So we need to leave ourselves, what does it cost? 6, 4, 5, yeah, 6. So like these right here. So let's see, do we have enough to like scroll rack? Yeah, we do. Because I want to scroll rack and windfall. There's the Mind Over Matter. Oh, actually we have turnabout. So we can turn about ourselves. And then we can tap, tap, tap. Tap. Turn about, target me. Untap my lands. And then we can throw this down. Pop. Mind Over Matter. Untap with the turnabout. Oh, I should have just fucking cast that. That's dumb. Cast, target me. Use all this mana. Yeah. X is currently 10. Oh, there's the time spirals. Oh. Actually, we should. Land, Lotus Petal, tap this, Voltaic Key, Mind Over Matter, discard counter spell, tap for 10 now. This port killed me, I still have thwart. So he said he had a thwart. Thwart lets you return 3 islands to your hand. Port was one of those $20 cards. Alright, so... Okay, so... So we target myself. I don't know, what do we got? 28. So let's do about 20. This guy's. He says he still didn't get that deck. He's like, okay, so yeah. Okay. So wait, I got 28. Yeah, okay. There we go. Boom. Let's just play it all out. Just have fun. Let's just have fun. At all of our shit. Alright, oh man. Oh, he's gonna let us like completely go off. Cool. No, he's not. He's not. He's not. Boy, that is a broken fucking deck right there. If there ever was one. Well, we know it's the most broken deck, of course. We're just gonna go straight on to number 3. Let me pause this video real quick. Okay, let's get another one going here. These are only three. These are only three rounds. Well, we got the accelerated blue. We saw that twice. And I wasn't really playing around Thwart that one, the second game where he had multiple, he had more than 3 islands. Thwart is definitely a good one to play around. All right, here we go. It's going to be like Academy versus Academy. Ooh, okay. This is pretty weak. Multiple windfalls, a mind we can't cast. I think this is a good candidate for a mulligan. This is better. I'm going to keep, put this on bottom. What I like doing is just putting an island out, maybe, you know, we're accelerated blue or whatever. Okay, a darker wastes. So we do have a different, freaking deck here. Let me look through here. What deck plays a darker wastes? It might be Stompy. The Tinker? Oh, the Jar. No. Oh, Replenish. Replenish, right? Yes, Replenish. Okay. So they do have counter spells. They do have... Yeah, they do have counter spells. Well, shoot. I wonder what we do here. I think we play the Academy. We play the Lotus Petals. And then we go to the end of his turn, try to Intuition. Intuition is such a good card in this deck. Okay, so now he doesn't have Counterspell mana up. Alright, so he's got Seal of Cleansing. That's a good one. That actually really hurts our play here. What do we get? What do we get here? I think we get Time Spiral. Because we get to get tapped for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yeah, and even if he, yeah, so we get Time Spiral. Time Spiral is great against this deck because it reshuffles, and the way, if you don't know how Replenish works, is any enchantment that's in their graveyard, they just bring it back into play. And Time Spiral. Oh, I was supposed to play that land, right? Well, this is crap. This is just crap. This is just a bunk ass draw. Okay. Fine with me. Now he's got Counterspell mana up. Attunement, return attunement to his hand, draw 3 cards and discard 4. That's right, that's right. That's a good card. Okay, we need some gas here. It's not gas. Yay. I should have played Ancient Tomb. Here comes Replenish. No, there's no reason to play Replenish now. He needs to cast Attunement first. Yeah. Yeah, he realizes it. No, maybe not. Just gonna go for it right now. Oh, opalescence, right. That's how they win. It's crazy. Why didn't he attack with it? Weird. Yeah, we are just completely stalled out here. Wonder what we have. Like, I don't know why he didn't come at us this last turn. There's a key. We're just gonna get beat down here. Enlightened Tutor. So, what can he get with an Enlightened Tutor? Is it Energy Field? No. It's Parallax. Parallax Tide. Remove a land from the game. Oh no, there's some combo with that, right? Like cast the wave and then okay, so he's gonna replenish. Alright, so this is our turn right here. Because if he gets all of his enchantments, I'm gonna take 14. Because it's gonna be oh, he's got another opalescence. Yeah, there's the replenish. So he does have a counterspell in hand, it looks like. So what he can do is he can, in my upkeep, he can Parallax Tide. He doesn't know how to do it. Yeah. So what he can do is if he holds priority and puts all the Parallax Tides up and then Parallax Waves his Parallax Tide, then all the triggers from the tide happens. The lands haven't been exiled yet. They won't come back. Right, so let's see, maybe I'm gonna bring in 2 counter spells here. Actually, maybe I can. Oh no, I'm on the play. I lost. Does any of this shit actually help? I don't think it really does. I mean, obviously we just stalled out. Replenish just... Oh, this is a great draw. But... It's a great draw, but for... Yeah, we're going to keep it. Gots to. So what does he bring in? Erase? Exile target enchantment. The key. This would have been great if we just had one more land. Could have windfalled on turn 1. Windfall. Huh. Enlightened Tutor, huh? Seal of Cleansing, okay. Cool. Okay, there's the Academy and the Mom and a Pedal, but no gas. But no gas. Damn. We just needed another freaking gas spell. So terrible. Not gonna show our Academy. Of course he's gonna play the seal. Okay, we need a gas spell here. Oh, now that actually is real good for us. Now we really need a gas spell. There it is. There it is. Okay. So here's the Academy. Taps for 2. So let's see. That's 4. Shit. We don't have enough because you took out our damn vault. So maybe we just windfall. Oh, we already played our land. I guess we just windfall. Or do we? So what are our options here? We're in a sticky situation. Our options are don't do anything, but then he has so many things. Oh, they actually have days as well. An energy field. What does energy field do? That's the one that just prevents all damage. He should have cited that out. I don't have any damage. We're just gonna windfall again. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Wish I had a land drop though. Okay. We don't have any gas either. So we're gonna do nothing. I think in a situation like this where you just don't have very much going for you, you just have to, you know, hold up, wait to see what they're doing. So I do need to. Okay, there's the attunement. Man, he's got a lot of shit in his graveyard. I really need a time spiral is what I need. And we're not getting it. Alright, so now what I have to do is play proactively, or reactively. Proactively? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I need to do. Alright. Let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the mom. Right. Waiting. Ah, he does days. Oh, I do have this lotus petal over here. Alright, so we're going to put a stop in his upkeep. Hopefully, what is erase an instant? Yeah, erase is an instant. Okay, so we're going to mom his planes. If he has erase, we lose. Okay. So now we're going to know he failed to find. I don't want to untap. Gonna mom again. I think we need to drop the academy because now that he dazed us. We probably need some. Come on. There's the time spiral. Don't have enough to cast it though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. Oh wait, yeah, we do. We're stupid. This taps for 2. We mom it, right? With the key. And then this is like the worst card against him too, because it reshuffles his whole graveyard, and he's depending on so we do have a windfall. We've got 2 lotus petals. Boom, boom. And here we go. I don't think I've played a land. I don't think I want to. I think I want to just play an academy if I can. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So it looks like there's a nice artifact. All right. He's seen enough. He's seen enough. Okay, we really... God. Yeah, Replenish just seems like such a strong deck against us just because they have so much early interaction. They can just turn 1, erase a mind over matter. But what do I really freaking have? The other thing is like stuff like Turnabout is less effective because they can have, they've got days, Lilting Refrain and Seal of Cleansing just, sit in play. So I can't really do anything about them. Scroll Rack Intuition, right? I think I just have to hope for a broken draw. Like either I just have some like one of these counter spells and sit there for a couple of turns, they play something I countered, and then I try to go off, or I just have the draw. I mean, you can win on turn 1. It happens. And that is not a turn 1 kill. So we need to mulligan. Alright, now that looks okay. 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 So what's our play here? Can't ever generate the 2 blue. Now, he's got 2, right? Yeah, 1, 2, but he could Enlighten Tutor for it and just kill it. So I think we're just gonna do Island Go. Come on now. Forgot they have port. Port's good. So now do I give him the choice? Do I, you know, put this Mana Vault out there and give him the choice of porting or removing it? Yeah, I think we do that. Because he can't, he has to go for it right here in his upkeep and have the extra white. Ah, fuck, he did have it. Damn. I think I'm playing this pretty shitty. Oh, but he didn't have a source of white. He didn't have a source of white. And he's porting us. Oh, this is good for us. This is great for us. There's the Petal. There's the Academy. Tap. 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 Time Spiral. Tap my lands. There's another Petal. Let's see. Time Spiral. Yeah. There's another Petal. And a Vault. Into a Vault. Into a Windfall. Now we're cooking with gas. There's the Mind Over Matter. And we're going to start untapping. This tune. Tap with the Academy. Oh. Ah! I forgot to fucking tap it. What a moron. Whatever. You can get away with shit like that. Draw 9 cards. Oh, actually, let's get our critical mass of artifacts up a little bit here. Need to remember to tap this thing every time. Struck myself. What am I at? 30. So we need to make this about, I don't know, whatever, 26. Sure. Okay. Play out all these artifacts just because I love having this like ginormous board here. this one. 0 artifacts are so cool, aren't they? No. No, they're not. And we won. That was it. That was a 3-0 with Academy in this, what is this called? A throwback league. Well, if you stuck with us this long, you must be a real sick motherfucker because, you know, there's not many people that could enjoy some crazy shit like that. So, appreciate anybody who's stuck around. I'm just going to throw this video up in its raw state pretty much. I'm not going to break it up or whatever, but anyway, if you liked what you saw, just leave me a comment. Just, you know, for people who are a little bit newer to Magic that haven't seen how it was back in the old days, you know, they'll get some sick, perverse enjoyment out of seeing this. I know I sure did, because this was really this I think was like the only deck on this throwback list that I really didn't have a chance to play in its totality, like in tournament play when it was all legal. So anyway, this has been Millmaster for Shabby MTG, I guess. Shabby Academy. Shit, Academy is anything but shabby. So I will see y'all in the next video for sure.